I realized I didn't actually film an introduction, you know. So, hi everybody, it's me, Alyssa. I know I've been gone from my channel for a very long time, and it's just, I needed that space. So much has happened to me in the past couple of months. It's been a whirlwind, it's been crazy, nothing's been the same, and I couldn't bring myself to sit down and film a video for you. I didn't have the space to sit down and film a video. I didn't have the energy to sit down and film a video. And I feel like now I've gotten that space, I've gotten my energy back, and I want to sit down and film a video for you guys. I thought originally that I was going to go into more detail in this video about the full exact reason why I've been absent from filming videos and uploading that, but I honestly, I don't have that answer right now. It's something that I need to sit on and actually physically think about. Thank you to everybody who's still here. My long-awaited video is now up. Thank you. And this video is going to be a long video. So if you have wine, beer, whatever it is you drink, if you have that, grab that, because we are going to need it to get through this video. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. And if you want to, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification so that way you guys know when my videos upload, and become a part of my family. My family. I would love to have you guys as my family. You guys are already my family. Like, I literally feel like I'm sitting here talking to family and friends, even though they can't talk back, but still, that's the feeling that I'm getting right now. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and go and get into today's video. And yeah, I'll see everybody in my next video. Bye. It's literally been so long since I sat down and actually physically filmed a video. We're just gonna get into today's video, do what we do, talk a bit, all of that stuff. But before I start today's video, I kind of want to show you the new ColourPop collaboration that they have with Zoella. It is the Brunch Date packet, and I got the whole thing. I literally, when it first launched, I bought the whole PR package because I am a nobody, and you know, I don't get PR packages, so when I get the opportunity to actually buy PR packages, I'm like, yeah, so I kind of feel like an influencer, but I'm really not, so, you know. I'm going to be using all of the items in this collection today. I'm going to prep my face with some primer. I've been away from YouTube for a while now, and you know, I realized that, you know, somebody's always going through something. Something's always happening in their life, and pretty much I've just been dealing with my life and what's been happening in my life, around my life. Many of you already know, I've announced it on my personal Facebook. I've announced it on my Instagram, and I was planning on doing a whole video just on that announcement, but that didn't end up working out. I am currently pregnant, and I'm about 25 weeks pregnant now, and it's just been a crazy first through second trimester roller coaster here. So hard to explain. When I first found out I was pregnant, I ended up moving back in with my boyfriend, and I've been staying here, and I just literally now got my filming set up, and we're kind of like in the nursery right now, but I have like my own little corner in this nursery that I'm using, kind of like a little oasis, or like a little spot where I can just relax and play with makeup and just do what I love. But yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to come out and say, that yes, I am pregnant, and I'm 24 weeks, and I'm expecting a baby boy. It's so weird to say that out loud. So I kind of want to tell everybody, like, you know, how I found out I was pregnant, what led me to believe that I was pregnant. I had like a whole video posted on my phone that I was going to upload, kind of like a vlog style video, and I just never got around to posting it, or I just never got around to finish vlogging, so decided to scrap that. It was back in October when I found out that I was pregnant, and I had an idea very, 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 very early on, like extremely early on. And it was funny because I went to the doctors because I thought that there was something wrong with me. I went to the doctors and told them what I was experiencing, and then they asked me if I thought I was pregnant. And at that time I was like, you know, there's a possibility that I could be, but it's really, really early on. It was literally like a week into it. So they kind of looked at me like I was crazy. Like, yeah, right, you can't be feeling symptoms that early on. But I literally was feeling symptoms early on in my pregnancy. I was working 2 jobs. I was working my full-time job at the property, and then I was working a part-time job at a bar just to make some extra income, so I can have spending money to, you know, do whatever I wanted to do. And it was getting closer to the time where I was actually quitting the part-time job, because things at my full-time job were just getting crazy. I remember it was the last shift, or the second to the last shift of me working at the bar, and I just remember just wiping off tables and just feeling like incredibly lightheaded, like I was going to pass out. Like a heat wave hit me, and then I started feeling lightheaded. That was a little strange to me. At that point, I just chucked it off to, oh, you know, Alyssa, you've been working 2 jobs, your body is tired, you know, you just need to go home and relax and everything's going to be okay. Went home, relaxed, went to my boyfriend's house. We were in the process of canning peaches and pears, and then all of a sudden that feeling like came back to me, like hit me again, and I wasn't doing anything. I was just standing there using an apple peeler and just felt so lightheaded. I started thinking a little bit about like what could possibly be making me feel this lightheaded all the time, especially back to back. Maybe I could have been getting sick. Who knows? Maybe I was dehydrated. Who knows? But it was definitely something that I wasn't used to feeling, essentially. At that point, my boyfriend and I just checked it off. We're like, you know, I'm just tired. I need to go take a nap. So we took a nap. The next day, I wasn't feeling so well, and I ended up calling out of my work, my full-time job, to take a personal day, take like a sick day, and, you know, rest, essentially. And I went to Walmart that day to buy some cleaning supplies. I was like, hey, maybe a nice clean apartment will make me feel better, and some new bed sheets would make me feel better. So I went, I got some new bed sheets. While I was going to pick up the bed sheets from the top rack, I got lightheaded so easily, and that was just so strange to me. I remember being on the phone with my mom, telling her what I was experiencing, and she was like, maybe you should just go in and make a doctor's appointment. So that's what I did. So 2 weeks go by, and essentially I am still feeling everything. Lightheaded, I'm feeling short of breath. Ugh. Look at all that powder that just fell down. Lightheaded, short of breath, and just not myself. And your body, you know your body best. Every week I was taking a pregnancy test to see if it would come back positive, because there had to be some kind of explanation, because at that point I was starting to feel sick. I wasn't feeling like myself, and it was just an overall frustrating time. So I took the test finally, and it came back positive. Take a test and it comes back negative, you get so disheartened. Not because you necessarily want the test to come out positive, but you're kind of wanting to put an explanation behind the certain ways that you're feeling. And whenever the test would come back negative, I would get so disheartened because I knew something was wrong, and it obviously wasn't because I was pregnant. After I got the positive pregnancy test, I called the doctors and made another appointment, and I told them that I was still experiencing being very, very lightheaded. So they ended up doing some blood work on me, and the test that they ran tested for pulmonary embolisms and everything, and then that test came back positive, which is really, really scary, because basically it's like a blood clot somewhere in you. Long story short with that, I ended up going into the emergency room because I was freaking out, because at that point I was living by myself, and I thought, hey, I'm gonna die in my apartment. Turns out I didn't have a pulmonary embolism, which is great, but also it was a very expensive way to find out. That brings me to, I don't know, it's just a lot happened during my first trimester of my pregnancy, and a lot of that caused me from, filming and sitting down and talking with everybody. Really nervous about what my future is going to hold, what it's going to be like to be a mother and to have someone to care for the rest of my life, their life. It's a pretty overwhelming feeling that you get. I don't think that I'm necessarily experiencing this pregnancy the way that people would expect me to experience a pregnancy. I feel like it's completely different and not normal. I don't know if it's possible, because I do know that you have a lot of hormones going on, but I feel like I've been a bit depressed with this pregnancy. Whole other story there. So it's just trying to get through a day with keeping my emotions calm and normal is just a task in it of itself. I feel like these past couple of months have just been speeding on through. And I don't know if I'm necessarily ready for June right now. I still have so much that I need to do in order to prep for baby. Any first-time mothers out there should comment down below and let me know how they made it through their pregnancy. But yeah, everybody just experiences things differently. So, billion things to say on here, and really I can't find the first word to say where it gets all my thoughts out in one clear, concise way. If I don't like how the video sounds, or I don't like the content of the video, I don't post it. I think the main thing that literally scares me is just the whole delivery part. I am the biggest wimp when it comes to pain that I have no idea how I'm gonna feel. Like I give it up to everybody who has who's had their pregnancy and all of these vlogs that I've seen on YouTube where they're like natural, no medicine, no epidural kind of thing, and I'm like, nope, no way. I am gonna have the most drug-induced labor, whatever meds they can give me kind of thing. Because I will not be able to, I just don't know. That's pretty much what I've been dealing with lately, is just wrapping my head around being pregnant and trying to get things figured out at work and life and prep for baby, and also it's just everything's changing right now, and I don't know how well I'm going to do with change, honestly. So I really want to be the best mom that I can be, and I'm scared also that that's not going to happen. If you guys want me to actually physically sit down and talk with you about all of the symptoms I felt during my first trimester and second trimester, I will be more than happy to do that. I just feel like that's going to be a very, very long video in and of itself. And right now I just want to get back into the swing of things. I just want to play with some makeup and the new palette here. I want to say thank you to everyone who's stayed on my channel throughout this whole time, who haven't left all 380 something odd number of you. Thank you so much for sticking here on my channel with me, and I really want to get back into the swing of things. I just don't want to make any promises, because I'm very good at saying that I'm going to be doing something and then just not do it at all. I'm not sure what kind of look I want to create here today. Probably something simple. So let's just go in. Probably my channel not necessarily would be taking a turn, but there are some really cool videos that I have planned that I want to get uploaded. First and foremost, I've never considered myself a makeup artist. I've never considered myself a beauty guru, because I'm pretty much not. I'm just an enthusiast. I don't feel my channel has limited me to this, and because, my audience is so small right now, I feel like I just want to do what makes me happy at the end of the day. I've done videos in the past where I've featured people who've inspired me, whether it's makeup artists or anything, and I've tried recreating looks, but I kind of want to take that a bit further and not necessarily just do makeup looks. Probably do outfits that inspire, or outfits from a video that inspired me. Who knows? I really want to try to focus a little bit more on fashion. I've been really into a lot of that kind of stuff here on YouTube. Those kind of videos here on YouTube. But going back to that video, I am pretty much going to film it. I just have to grab a few more items. I really want to put a shimmer, like a shimmer shadow on. In the collection, there are these boxes, these collections are just so cute. There are two Supernova eyeshadows in here. The first one is a little bit more pinky. This one is called Bellini, and then there is OG. OG is more like a copper. Bellini is more pink. I think I want to do Bellini. I kind of want to darken up this outer V just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. It's actually gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It's funny because I can hear my boyfriend downstairs playing video games. We're kind of like all in our little space right now. Before I put on my mascara from ColourPop, I kind of want to apply a loose pigment. I actually think this mascara looks really nice. So let's go in and let's just finish up the face quickly because this video is hella long. And I'm sorry. So just bronze up the skin a little bit. This collection from ColourPop has a blush and a highlight. So I haven't worn blush in a long time. Even when I would do my makeup for work, the limited days I did do my makeup from work, I would just do like bronzer and a highlight, not necessarily blush. Because lately that's what I've been leaning towards a lot. It's just that bronze, that bronzeness thing, you know? So I actually like this blush. Looks really nice on me. I haven't done my makeup in such a long time. I feel so awkward. I do like the products in this collection. I definitely do have to play around with them a little bit more. But they were really simple and easy to use. And if you know me, that's the kind of thing that I look for. I look for eyeshadows that are easy to blend, eyeshadows that, you know, color combinations that look good in the pan, so that way when I'm applying it to my face I don't get distracted. I didn't really do a whole lot of talking like I had planned, had this whole thing planned out, but I'm not one for words. I never have been. I don't think I'll ever will be one for words, but you know, I just really wanted to sit down and film and just get back into the swing of things and relax a little bit. You know, especially since things are going to be changing in June and I don't know what June is going to bring me. I don't know what these next couple months are going to bring me, but something that I do know is that I do always have that option to sit down and film for you guys. It's just, I don't know why, whenever I'm stressed, I just don't gravitate towards filming. You know, it just takes me out of my world for the 30 minutes to an hour that I'm sitting here filming for you guys. And it's just, so what? So what if my videos aren't the best? So what if I don't have that makeup skill or I don't have those editing skills that all of these other YouTubers have? I need to stop comparing my success to other people's success and start creating a path for me and doing what I love. And I feel like that's why people gravitate towards other people's channels, is they're doing what they love. I need to do what I love, and you know, and I hope that you guys understand that's okay, you know. I just wanted to take this time to announce that I'm going to try my best to upload more videos for you guys, and even if it's where it's just me just sitting down and just talking with you, going through how my day was, and you know, I just feel like that's something that I want to do. Again, I do want to thank each and every one of you who has stayed on my channel since the beginning, and I know that we have a long way to go. There's a long way to grow, and I can't wait to share my life with you and share the things and all the possibilities that happens, and when baby boy comes around, show you baby boy. And wow, this is just so crazy. This is probably the longest that I've sat and I've talked in a very, very long time, and it's just wow. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna take it one day at a time, and that's pretty much all I could ask for right now. It's just taking it slow, taking it one day at a time, and I think I'm gonna be fine. I will see everybody later. Bye.